Hello everyone and welcome back to the Superhero Podcast. It's been a little while, but I'm back with a brand new review, and well as every other reviewer on the internet, I would like to take a few minutes to speak about Avengers Age of Ultron. First off, no spoilers in this review. This movie was very good, and to be honest, it wasn't the action that appealed the most to me, it was the character interactions. It was the dialogue, and as much as all the plaudits go to Joss Whedon for directing it, I've got to take my hat off to the writers. Some characters who may not have had enough time in the MCU got that chance in this movie. Hawkeye, Hulk, Black Widow, and even some of the newer characters, such as Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, Vision. There was not one bad character in this movie, even the villain, Ultron played by James Spader, and, well, not just voice, his emotions were clear to see on the robot's face. However, with so many characters, sometimes it felt very overcrowded. Hell, even characters that will feature in future films appeared, but in the end, I'd rather have limited it down a little, not just have characters that are there for a total of 2 minutes and then they never appear yet again, until the very end. Falcon. You'd forget that some characters were even in this film. I mean, Andy Serkis is in this film as Ulysses Claw. The only reason I remember him is because he has a very good scene and a very good impact that he's going to portray in the future movies. And also, you'd forget that Baron von Strucker was in this film, and I'm not going to say anything else on that because anything else would be a spoiler, because you'd forget that he was in this film. But he is in it. That just kind of shines a light on just how a little bit overcrowded this film is. But this is not a bad thing. It's good that they're showing too much. It's good that they're showing more characters. Sometimes it could have been done better, that's what I'm saying. Then we move to the action. Very chaotic, but very easy to follow. Some of the best moments were when there was so much going on, the film slowed down to show off everything at once. I have to say, it was a very enjoyable experience. The special effects were fantastic. Some of the best were with the new characters, which was very entertaining. And a lot more of the new action replaced some of the jokes that people enjoyed from previous Marvel films. And although it was very well compensated for in drama and action, I would have liked it to have been laughing a little bit more. Yes, it's a dark story, and yes, there are some good jokes in there. And yes, I loved the darker tone of the film. It's just I would have liked to have just, laughed a little bit more than what we were given. And yes, I'm nitpicking a little bit, but that's just how I feel about it. And as one of my favourite characters was in this movie from the comics, I'll take a moment to describe their piece in the film. Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch was, in a word, fantastic. She played the character well, her accent was very good, and the action scenes that she shared were very well choreographed, and even the dramatic scenes were believable. And you can just tell the amount of power that she could just possess from what she shows off in the film, and hopefully we'll get to explore that further in the future MCU films. Although sometimes it felt like the film was being overcrowded and sometimes a little bit too out there, it was still damn enjoyable, and honestly, Olsen's performance is one of the best from the film. It was just that she managed to shine above all the others. I remember her performance distinctly, unlike some others. Well, unfortunately, I have to say, Mr. Jackson's contribution to the film kind of felt a little tacked on, but what do you know, he was there since the beginning, and he kind of deserved his time in the spotlight. But now it's time for the other Avengers to take charge. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s not there anymore. He can't really pass on any more information, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with his character in the future. One brand new character was damn interesting and actually was well written and shows positive signs for in the future of the Avengers films, and hopefully we'll get to see more of her and she doesn't just fade away and wait until the next Avengers film. And of course, the credits. There's only one scene in it, and yes, it's worth it, and yes, it's a little disappointing that we're not getting two, but well, we get that every single movie, and it's fair time that Marvel get to say, nope, there's only one, deal with it. And it does show that there is one singular direction that these films are going for from now on. It kind of describes that in the film. They have a set objective now, and they're going to follow that through. So what do I deem the best part of the film? Well, apart from Scarlet Witch and Vision played by Paul Bettany, I've got to say the final action scene was just breathtakingly good. Good action, very believable drama, and very unfortunate consequences, but it was very enjoyable. So, fantastic acting, believable drama, and I can't wait to see what they get up to next. Well, we're not going to have to wait long because Ant-Man comes out in a few months. A solid 4 out of 5 for me. Well done, Mr. Whedon. Well done, all the other cast. You deserve a good break for now. Thanks, guys, and I shall see you again soon with some brand new content. We'll come in with some really good stuff, and I hope you enjoy. So, ta-ta for now.